Dr. Ranganathan, we have, of course, now dynastic politics being answered by the retort from Vivek Bansal that Congress Mukh Bharat was perhaps sought to be achieved, but that's not happened on ground. What do you make of these several statements that have come in today that have been extremely controversial?
No, absolutely. First of all, good evening, Madhav, and good evening to my fellow panelists. Mr. Bansal is right. कांग्रेस मुक्त भारत नहीं हुआ, लेकिन कांग्रेस युक्त बीजेपी जरूर हो गया है. But other than that, I think I need to make a couple of points. You said there aren't many takers or supporters of Mr. Robert Vadra on the panel. I disagree with you. I, along with Baby, am a vociferous supporter for Robert Vadra because all three of us are vehement opponents of wealth redistribution. So like Robert Vadra is against Rahul Gandhi when he wants to redistribute the family wealth, I also stand shoulder to shoulder with Robert Vadra. But it is, on a serious note, it's very amusing to see my good friend Sumant Raman saying that it would be a disaster for Robert Vadra to take part and come to the parliament because it may reflect the dynasty. What is Dr. Sumant Raman talking about? Sonia Gandhi is in the Lok Sabha, in the Rajya Sabha. Rahul Gandhi is in the Rajya Sabha, in the Lok Sabha. I'm sorry, it's so confusing. All the dynasts are in either Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. Priyanka Gandhi might get in there. So already half the kitchen cabinet is there. So for Robert Vadra to get in or not get in doesn't make a difference. Also, let me make this point clear. More than a third of Congress candidates have dynasty linkages. They are dynasty scions in this election that has just concluded. There is one fourth generation dynast, Rahul Gandhi. There are 5 third generation dynasts, including Mr. Huda and the grandson of Jagjeevan Ram. And there are 82 second generation dynasts. So to say that if Robert Vadra gets into parliament, it will reflect
But Anand Ranganathan, that applies to even the BJP, from the JDS, yes, the Gowda family to the Paswans. I mean, that list is also pretty long.
Absolutely. I am here talking about just the fact that for Robert Vadra to get in will reflect dynasty. No, that's not true because Congress already is a very dynasty-heavy party, including its representation in the Lok Sabha. That's what I was saying. Of course, no one more than I have brought out the fact that at least in the last concluding Lok Sabha and there were 94 BJP MPs and MLAs that had dynasty linkages. So it cuts across party lines. That's not the point out here.
Okay,
the
you want to respond to that?
Like to make is
Sanju Verma, the dynasty charge perhaps cuts both ways because several of your allies, several leaders, dynasties within your own party as well that are being referred to over here.
Point number 1. Everything in the BJP boils down to one man when it comes to the opposition. Narendra Modi, Narendra Modi, Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi has 4 brothers, Som Modi, Prahlad Modi, Amrut Bhai Modi, Pankaj Modi, and he has a sister called Vasanti Ben Modi. Does anyone on the panel here, barring maybe Mr. Ranganathan who does his homework, did anyone on this panel know the names of all the 4 siblings of Narendra Modi? Did anyone know the name of his sister? Is any one of them in active politics? The answer is no. Pehli baat to ye, Narendra Modi walks the talk when it comes to the fact that he has completely abandoned dynastic politics as one of the tallest leaders of the country. Point number 2, the Congress Working Committee, the expanded one, it expanded about 2 years back, has 84 members. Out of these 84 members of the Congress Working Committee, Madhav, you will be surprised to know that there are only 4 women. Ambika Soni, Kumari Sailaja, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and Sonia Gandhi. ये लोग कहते हैं लड़की हूं लड़ सकती हूं. We want to empower women. So my second point is this. You have only 4.7% representation to women. Out of that also 2 are from your own party. 2 are from your own family, pardon me, which means that there are only 2 outsiders when it comes to women who are part of the Congress's most important decision-making body. Whereas if you look at the BJP Parliamentary Committee, you look at the BJP Central Election Committee, you look at the BJP's Core Working Committee, you will find representation from North India, South India, West India, East India, and you will see more outsiders than you can count on your fingertips. Okay. That is the key difference between BJP and the Congress Party.
Professor Baby, please respond to the BJP spokesperson.
To ask one question to the BJP spokesperson. Did anyone of Modi's family sacrifice their life for the country? You take the example of Rahulji's father, Rajiv Gandhi. He sacrificed his life for the country. Rahulji's grandmother,
Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated.
Indira Gandhi
because of his
sacrificed her life for the country.
faulty policy with
Nehru
respect to
sacrificed
Sri
his
Lanka
life for the country.
and
Motilal
LTTE.
Nehru sacrificed his life for the
Indira
country.
Gandhi was
Professor Baby,
assassinated
Professor
thanks to
Baby,
her
one second,
faulty
let me just come in on this. Let me just come in. Professor Baby, Professor Baby, one minute, just one second, allow me to come in. Professor Baby, one second, Professor Baby, please hold on to your thoughts. I'm coming back to you. Please hold on to your thoughts. What you're saying it has many implications. I urge you to just think over what you're saying. Please calm down, take 5 seconds, take a deep breath. What you're saying, and certainly there is no doubt that there are two prime ministers who lost their lives while they have served at the highest offices of this country. There is no doubt about that. But to say that if that doesn't happen, then a party is disqualified from ruling at the center, that is an implication of what you're saying, Professor Baby. I think that's a little insensitive. Nobody is taking away from the sacrifices or the fact that there may be assassination of these, or there was assassination of both of these tall leaders of the Congress party, sir. There is no two ways about it. But let's not make that a point of debate as far as today's debate is concerned, because we're talking about dynasty over here. There is a different implication.
The people of this country is having an emotional attachment to the next of this country because of the sacrifice they have done for this country. And I don't see any kind of that kind of sacrifice from any of the members of this Modi's family.
Contribution. What is Robert Vadra's contribution?
Because of their lineage, because of their culture, because of their...
Robert Vadra to Indian politics.
No,
Forget the
see, Robert Vadra has no position in the Congress party. Robert Vadra has no position in the Congress party. I am telling about Rahul Gandhi, I am telling about Priyanka Gandhi. Because of, they have every right, because of Priyanka Gandhi have every right. Because the people of this country, see, your Modi is campaigning for the dynasty politics of the people of this country.
All right, let me come in now. And let's get in quick responses on this. Let's get in quick responses. Vivek Bansal, here you have Professor Ronnie Baby, who's saying that because there were sacrifices made, therefore people have an attachment. The point is, at the end of the day, is it fair also that one dynasty and one particular family gets a space of controlling the party, irrespective of whoever else may be there in the fray? That's the point that is being made by the BJP spokesperson. Please respond to it.
Madhav, would you please repeat the later half of your question? I have not been able to
So if you followed this debate, I know you've been in and out of this debate due to a poor connection, but my simple question to you is this. You have Professor Ronnie Baby, who's spokesperson of the KPCC, who is saying that there have been big sacrifices that have been made by Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi. Now, there's no two ways about that. But does that in any way justify the dynasty charge?
Madhav, I'm not saying that justifies or not. People are accepting them. People are appreciating their work. People are accepting that in the democracy, me and you are not the judge, or we cannot pass judgment, or ours cannot be the last word. You talk about dynastic politics and democracy the way in an authoritarian manner the Honorable Prime Minister is working on it. Two people are running the party. Nobody raises a finger on that.